So, all right, let's move now to the platform that's being enjoyed by those in China watching you and I. TikTok, apparently. This is not a surprise. Donald Trump told everybody, look, this is something that you should be concerned about. And of course, the legacy media, he's such an idiot. Here we are, Jason. He wasn't an idiot again, was he?
No, this is Donald Trump was right, part 755. I mean, it seems like every day some prediction that President Trump was making is coming true. Here's the thing, though, Steve, is I want to just kind of take a step back and make sure people realize what this debate is about. This isn't about our kids vegging out too much or spending too much time doing TikTok or Instagram Reels or Snapchat or playing too many video games, Fortnite and such. This is about the CCP. This is about the Communist Chinese Party actually going and stealing our data. And when we say data, I also want to make clear on this. This isn't about necessarily email addresses or cell phone numbers or even a credit card number that, and as I have joked a couple times in recent days, assume they already have that data, assume they've already stolen that. This is about the psychographic analysis of our kids in the next generation. The exact same way they use this data for their algorithms to predict what videos you want to watch next, they then use the exact same profiles to then determine what moves you with regard to public policy, who you might like with regard to elections, which products you might want to purchase, whether they be Chinese made or US made. And so think about the young people of today, the teenagers, people in their 20s who are very active in TikTok. By the time they get another 10, 20 years down the road, the CCP, our mortal enemy when it comes to freedom in the world, is going to know more about our people than we will.
Maybe they already do. I mean, in fairness, maybe they already do, because their priorities are investigating, because what they can do to convince an individual to buy this product, or they shape the experience for one user, well, now they can do it for a group of people and a larger group. And suddenly you're hurting whole groups of people to think this or vote that way or give up your freedom or whatever it is. Jason, that's what it is. That's why platforms like GETTR are so important, to have a place where you can get an alternative point of view. Because otherwise, you know, the Chinese continue to buy their way in. They're buying Latino radio stations, conservative stations now in Florida, trying to turn those into propaganda outlets. Everybody knows it. 19 stations in all, I think. They never stop. They keep looking for new ways in, don't they?
You know, you're exactly right. So think for a matter of example, if the CCP wanted to say, you know what, we don't want anyone in the world to be sharing information on TikTok about the student protesters in Hong Kong. Let's say that the CCP does, in fact, invade Taiwan, as I expect they will do during the Biden presidency, and they wanted to put a certain spin, and they want to have the algorithm say certain messages can be delivered about it and certain can't. Because when you do business in China, and obviously a company that starts in China, as TikTok did, if they want to continue doing business in China, there are certain aspects of surveillance that they have to give up to the CCP to be able to continue doing business there, which basically is a real nice, polite way of saying it means the CCP is in control of the company. And so everything that happens with that is under CCP control. And the fact that BuzzFeed came up with these recordings was just miraculous. Internal TikTok audio from their meetings saying that, yes, our engineers here, our different executives, people who are in China can access Americans' data. I mean, they're saying the quiet part out loud. It's what we all expected was the case. Now they've said it. Steve, I got to make sure that we give special recognition to FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr. He's really been the tip of the spear in leading the fight on this. In fact, he has sent a letter to both Apple and to Google saying that TikTok should be removed from both of their app stores because this is participating in CCP surveillance.
And couldn't an American company find something quite similar? I mean, it's not exactly like it couldn't be recreated in a different form, right? I mean, people have the technology and the ability and the funding to make it happen. So why do we have to wait for the Chinese model when we can build our own? Maybe that's a rhetorical question, but there it is.
Well, exactly. And look, obviously they're a marketplace competitor, but Instagram Reels is a very good product when it comes to the tech. Obviously, I have some issues with their political discrimination, but no one's ever quit Instagram Reels and said the tech is bad. If anything, it's because they go and throw up the warning labels or censor certain points of view, but the tech is very good. I think what we have launched with Vision, our short video competitor to TikTok, I think is something that is a really, really great start, and it's going to continue to get better. But you're right. There should be the competition, the free market that needs to step up here, because here's what we can agree on. Whether U.S. big tech or U.S. challenger tech, the fact is we cannot be giving all of our consumer data, especially these psychographic analyses, to the CCP. That is a quick way to end our country.